So in this problem, I already drew the graph from my calculator, so we can just talk about the different points. We want to see where the function f of x, which is graphed below, is decreasing. So I labeled the maximum and minimum points because that's what's going to help me answer the question. There are other points like roots I could have labeled, but they don't have a whole lot to do with this one. So first off, my function is decreasing here in this red section, and also here in this red section. So when I talk about an interval where it's decreasing, I'm saying from what x value to what other x value is the graph going down. Now on a side note, the way I found these points was with the second trace menu. And I used the function for max and min. I used a maximum to find this point. I was pretty sure it was the y-intercept, but I did confirm that. And then I used the minimum function 2 times to find both of these points. So my first interval of decrease starts at negative infinity in the x direction and goes up to the nearest thousandth, negative 2.236. Now I will accept either open or closed parentheses here, or an open and closed interval, because there are disagreements about whether or not we should include that, but in general, we think of the graph being stopped at this point, so we would use a parentheses there. So it does not include that point. My second interval, which is right here, starts at the x value of 0 and goes up to the x value of 2.236. We often use a union symbol between these two. So I'm just going to get a different color so you can see that. So a union symbol just looks like a U, and that's saying that these are both intervals where the function is decreasing. Other points to make, you could have written this in Set Builder. Answers would have looked like this. X is less than or equal to negative 2.236. because we can just represent the negative infinity that way, saying it's less than or equal to. And then my second interval could have been written as x is in between 0 and 2.236. And back here I did not mean to write equal to because we talked about that being on the open interval.